Hey guys, just jumping on with you guys today just to give you a little bit of movement practice. Just a little, let's do 20-25 minutes of movement. I've got my chimes, they're 30-second chimes. I'm going to be working with 30 seconds, 60 seconds intervals. I'm going to be working with 2 and 3 sets of movements, just body weight and light weights, developing the core, opening the shoulders, opening the hips, strengthening through the center of the body, teaching the body again to move healthy and well, just doing it with intention. I'm intentionally bringing myself back into alignment. I'm working on my breathing. I'm working on my intentions. I'm working on me, bringing my focus and attention to me for a moment. Let's connect to our breathing. Just coming over to touch my toes and coming right up, reaching over my head for an extension. Inhale as I come up, exhale as I come over, touch my toes. Right up, best extension. Try to look back and reach back. Come right over, touch your toes, exhale. Just moving and breathing. Let's do 3 sets. I'm working on extension, inhale, and flexion, exhale. And I'm going to try to reach over and grab, forward fold, grab over, stretch out my hamstrings, reach for the floor. If you can't get to the floor, then maybe you want to use like a block. And then I'm going to lift back into my hamstrings. One leg straight back, other leg straight back. I want to do 3 sets. Bending and extending, and then also lifting back and extending through the back of the body. So I'm working on the front and the back of the body. This is using an agonist, antagonist approach to my exercise program. It's a little different than a body part approach to your health and wellness. Making a change, that's what we've got to do. Second set. Connecting to my breathing. It's a beautiful day. I'm glad to be out by the pool getting a session in today. And a second set, bending over, lifting back through the hamstrings. Nice deep full breaths. I'm bringing my body and my mind to the present. I'm setting an intention in the present. I am realigning myself for the day. Third final set, flexion, extension, leaning back. Third final set, lifting back through the hamstrings. Balance, stability, strength, flexibility. Getting the body breathing, working the top, middle of the body, working the bottom, working high and low in the body, working on one side, then the other side, working on brain and body, left and right brain, changing what's going on inside the brain and the body. This breathing, this connecting brain and body, left and right brain, with breath and bringing that to the present, to the here and the now. And breath does that. I'm going to try to get my arms out here, get into my shoulders, my hands extended out, and I'm just going to push them right back. Open up my chest and my shoulders. I'm going to push my heart forward and my hands backward. And then my next one, I'm going to get my hands behind my head. I work into my hip flexors in the front here, pulling the hips upwards. I'm opening up the shoulders and I'm opening up the hips. I got 2 exercises here. I'm going to move between the 2 exercises for 3 sets. High knees, high knees. I'm coming back to my shoulders, but this time I'm going to try to keep my palms downward, my baby fingers backward. Throw my chest forward. And then I'm going to try and come off to the side. Those hips, they got to come up to the front, vertical flexion and extension, and they got to come off to the side, those hips. Just add that tilt in my upper spine. One more time with the hands and the shoulders, my palms upwards this time. Then I'm going to try my hips again, front and side, front and side. Working on one side, a double on one side. Balance, stability. I'm working into my hips. I'm working into my core. Good job. Next one here. I'm going to drop myself down. I'm going to work into my crab position. If you want to use your blocks or a box, that might be helpful. If you can use the floor, if the floor is okay, wonderful. Do your best. I'm going to try to push my hips forward. I want to try to open up my hips. I want to push my hips forward. I'm working on 30-second intervals. I'm working with 3 sets. I've got my hip thrust and my glute bridge with a hip thrust. And then I'm going to work into my crab position. I'm going to drop myself down in my crouch. Just dropping into my body weight, right? Try to open my knees as wide as I can. And push my knees apart. If I can't get all the way down, I would do that here, in my lowest position that I could be, working on my hips. Down in my best crouch position, I'm going to work on my ankles. Just get up onto my tippy toes. Push right up onto my tippy toes. If you can't do it down here, then do it where you can do it, right? Down in my hips and my thighs. Working on my knees and my ankles. Working on my balance. Coming back to my glute bridge and my hip thrust, I'm going to add like a leg raise. I'm going to add like a kick. Push my hip up. Push my foot up. Coming back into my crouch position, in my best crouch position, I'm going to see about trying to push one knee down, the other knee down. Open up the hips. Coming up onto the feet, the toes, the ankles. Pushing the knee out and forward. One side, then the other side. If you want to try it without hands, and then I'm coming back for a third final set on my glute bridge, and I'm going to add my arms this time. Open up my arms, open up my shoulders, press them open, my shoulder blades. It's like I want to work with my body weight. I want to work with my shoulders. I want to open up my hips. I want to work on my core position. And I'm just gonna push my knees forward. Push my knees forward. Got my blocks to help me out. Catching my breath for a second. I'm working on my core. My core is between my shoulder blades. My core is between my shoulders and my hips. There's a core that runs this way. There's a core that runs this way. And there's a core that's got to function in a circle through the body. The core is up high, the core is in the middle, and the core is down low as well too. There's like 3 segments to the core, so we have to sort of work a number of activities to really make sure that we're working on the entire core properly. So we want to get it functioning properly again so we don't have aches and pains in the body. We're trying to reduce the aches and pains in the body, reduce the body fat. I'm getting into my high plank. Just getting up on some blocks to help me out. You could use a box or some blocks, right? Just stepping out, stretching out. I'm going to work into my mountain climbers, right? Just getting my knee to come to my elbow, right? I'm trying to get my knee to come to my elbow in my plank position. 30 seconds, mountain climbers. And then I'm working on my best squat. I'm going to try and get into my best squat, and I'm going to try to also get a little extension when I come up. I want to try to increase my range of motion. Like if I work on getting my range of motion a little bit bigger each day, it's like in time I'll just get more flexible, more mobile, more strong, right? So just daily making a little bit of incremental action. I'm just going to try and get myself back into my high plank. And this time I'm going to try to take my knee across to the opposite elbow, twisting through the body. Rotation through the body. I want to bend, extend, and rotate my body. Second set, back to my squats. Deep flexion, full extension. Drop down my body weight into my hips, thighs, back, knees, ankles, spine. I want to work through a nice full range of motion. I want to increase my range of motion. One more time, third set down into my mountain climbers. I'm going to do a double across and to the side, across and to the same side. Final set. Squat. Extend. Catching my breath. I'm going to work into my ankles. Working on my balance, standing on one leg. Working on my stability on one leg. I'm working on my ankle. I'm working on my hip flexor on the other leg. These are all core activities. Hip flexors, core action. Working, moving my ankle is a result of what energy I can develop through here, through the core. It's got to come through the nervous system down to that ankle. Working onto the other side. Balancing on one side. Working on my range of motion on the other side. I want that ankle to have a nice full range of motion. Balancing, breathing, same thing. Now I want to bring it back behind me. I'm extending, and I also want to work on my ankle. I'm balancing, but the foot's behind me this time. A little bit different balance challenge. Just breathing deeply and fully. I'm waking up my body. My body is waking up. It's body awareness is really what it is. A greater awareness of ourselves. I'm going to come up again from down low on my ankles. I'm going to come up to my neck. Nice neck circle. And the other way, Balancing on one leg, I'm going to work on my ankle circle this time. I want to get the best circle I can in my ankle one way, and then I'm changing direction, going the other way. While I'm balancing on this side, I'm abducting at the hip, and I'm working on my best circle. Balance, stability, abduction at this hip, and a circle at the ankle there. My best ankle circle. And the other way. I'm moving the energy that's trapped in the body through the body. Every single day, I got to move some energy through my body. Every single day, there's a blockage that's got to come out of the body. If I'm, detoxifying my body, then the body needs to cleanse and release some waste daily. That's emotional waste, mental waste, it's physical waste, mucus, it's chemicals, it's drugs, it's the waste that's been put into the body. Just turning my torso the other way, full range of motion. If you're detoxing your body, then you're releasing, getting rid of those bad habits of putting phony baloney stuff in the body. And you stop cooking and you start eating foods that are alive. Reducing the cooked and processed foods. Moving to more fluid food. It's simpler for the body. So getting some movement, that gets your body breathing, you're putting oxygen in your body. Well, if you've got uncooked foods, well, they're oxygen rich too. So I want to put oxygen and hydrogen in my body. And the other way with my hip circle, pushing all the way around. As wide as I can, as far forward as I can. A nice big hip circle. I want to improve the range of motion in my hips. And add the arms. Let's see the fascia. It winds around the body. The soft tissues. That's what we want to address. The soft tissue in the body. We're getting out of the anatomy, the muscles and the bones and the joints and the linear activities. No, I'm leaving the anatomy. Anatomy is what's keeping everyone stuck, along with nutrition. Those old, outdated ideas, they really need to go. If you want to get healthy, you got to get into something different than all of those things that's going around out there. Getting up on my toes can be like just a little jog, or like a bounce. Whatever's right for you. Then I'm going to drop myself down and I'm going to be working on my circles down here. Working into my core and working into my ankles. Coming back up. Working into my lunge, working into my thighs. Working into my knees. Just getting that heart pumping a little bit more. Want to get the body breathing, using the big muscles in the lower body, bouncing around. And then I want to work back onto my ankles again, but I'm going to turn my ankles the other way this time, working into my core. And looks like I'm running out of time. My wife's kicking me out of here. I wanted to spend a few minutes with you. Have yourself a super awesome, terrific day.